Happy New Year, everyone. I hope I am one of the first to tell you that. I know we're not quite to the new year yet, but as we approach the new year, there's a lot of things that I like to think about and do just to start the year fresh. It means new beginnings, new chances, new opportunities. So, one of the things I've worked on is trying to deep clean some items around my house just so I feel like I'm starting the year off fresh. And then, of course, I have to stop and take time to start my new budget book for the new year. I break things up in categories and then I track my spending all year round. And if I have a negative balance, I carry that forward the next month, and I even carry that forward the next year because my money is not infinite, and I want to make sure that I can recoup that money somewhere if I have overspent in a category. Now, this last year, I had a lot of home repairs, and actually, I came out in really good shape because the only money that I spent extra was the money for the home repairs. And I expected that I would need to do that at some point, and I'm very thankful that I got it done. So now we're starting fresh, and I am going to get my budget book ready. I'm going to review all of the areas. I'm going to add everything up, divide it by 12, and then I'm going to track things each month just to make sure that I stay on target. I actually came under budget for Christmas this year. I planned to spend a certain amount. And then this year, with all of the home repairs, and then we lost my father in law, as some of you may have seen in one of the last few videos at the tail end of it. We just decided to go a little bit smaller on Christmas this year. It was just hard to get everything thrown together in time, and that was okay. The kids are grown, they have plenty. Sometimes they have a hard time even coming up with something that they really would like for Christmas, but we do like to have a small gift exchange. So I came under budget for Christmas, and I'm looking forward to using up more things around the house this year, regaining more of my space, doing more decluttering, and I hope that you will be around to help join in that with me. Sometimes we think that we need or want certain things, and I have found that sometimes I already own it and I didn't even realize it. I like to watch My Mountain Home with Daphne, and she is a YouTuber here, and she has these little clay pots that I have been admiring for a while. And she cooks and roasts some vegetables in there, and I thought, man, that would be really nice to have. And then as I was watching her, I thought, I have something I need to go look at real quick. And I went and got it. And look at this cute little chicken. I thought this was a hot roll holder. It is a clay pot. I own one and I didn't even know it. And I bet I've had this more than 30 years and I've only used it as a hot roll holder. And I thought it's kind of small for hot rolls, but oh well. Well, no, it's not even for hot rolls. It is to cook things in. So here I was wishing and hoping and thinking about buying one. And then when I looked at them online, I thought, I have something that kind of looks like that. And I already owned it. That's part of the fun that I'm having in decluttering my home is I am using and finding things and saving money. And sometimes it's like Christmas all over again when you find something like this. Now, this was a gift, and that's why I really didn't know what it was. And I really have just used it as a knickknack. It's been on my three-corner stand because it's so cute. And sometimes it sits on my table as a centerpiece. And I had a clay pot all along. There's all kinds of talk about prices going up in 2026, and that's part of the reason that I'm focusing on using what I have and stretching it. I realized when there were just two of us at home and there were empty nesters that we were not going through things as quickly as I was purchasing things. And the food that we have is so easily stretched for 2 people that I can use a lot of what I have and ride out some of these high prices for a while and then just do those smaller shopping trips, those loss leaders, those sales, those clearance shopping, and we will be okay. I'm not going to change my food budget for 2026. I'm going to try to ride it out. I also like to look forward to New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. New Year's Eve and New Year's Day to me are special. And sometimes I take down my tree on New Year's Day. A lot of times I do because my birthday's on the 4th and I will be 60. 2 more years till Social Security, but I like to take it down usually before my birthday. But I enjoy the lights clear through New Year's Day and then take down my tree. And then I like to have some special snacks on New Year's Eve. We don't normally go out, we stay at home, and I make some special things that we have in the evening, and then we just celebrate together. Even when my kids were in school and in high school, they didn't go out. We invited their friends over, and I would provide food, and I knew they were safe, and they would play games or play video games or whatever they wanted to do. We had a little cabin, and sometimes they would even go up there on New Year's Eve and start a little bonfire, and they would take their treats up there. So historically, we do not go out on New Year's Eve. I think we've been out a couple of times. And honestly, I just feel like there's so much traffic and so much opportunity to maybe get hit by someone that we just do not do it. It's a long ways to town and it just seems like a bigger risk than it's worth. But let me know, are you a homebody? Do you celebrate New Year's Eve at home? Do you celebrate it in the city? And when do you take down your tree? I am also planning for a wedding this year. My youngest daughter, my third daughter, she's getting married in June. So I have been picking up some things here and there that they have chosen, including some sparkling juice for a toast. So you bet I've been picking them up a few at a time, making sure the dates are good and long, and using my Ibotta coupons to get enough of this for her wedding in June. Those of you that have been following my journey with my 1907 farmhouse renovations, I wanted to show you the 2 completed bedrooms. One of them had everything stored in it, and we finally got everything put away. And the other one had the floor ripped out and had carpet laid, as well as the living room that I'm going to also show you in this clip that had the floor ripped out and new carpet laid. If you're looking to declutter or save money or find some great frugal recipes, I hope that you will join me this year as we have another year of packed full videos of lots of useful things that we can use and do around the house to save ourselves money so that we have money for the things that we really want to focus on. So you probably noticed I'm wearing my fingerless gloves. It is 32 degrees right now, which is freezing Fahrenheit, and it's supposed to get down to 17. It is about 4:30 in the afternoon when I'm recording this, and the temperature is dropping significantly. So yeah, I have these on. I don't care if I look silly. It's cold, guys. It's really cold. Thank you all so much for following me this year. This channel has had a lot of growth. I'm really excited to see where it will go in 2026. And it is so cold that I may have to break my rule and get a second cup of coffee today and get an afternoon or an evening coffee because burr, I am not into this winter weather. Those of you that have been watching me know that I have spent the last 2 years 3 miles from Mexico in South Texas, but I didn't go this year because my father-in-law was having health issues. So I am riding it out in the winter with you all, and let's try to stay warm together, save money, and have a great 2026. I hope if you've enjoyed this video, you'll give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in the next one.